Hi, everyone. My name is Bobby Cummings, and I volunteer as the marketing coordinator for Sandy Paws Rescue, located right here in Fond du Lac. Teaching online this semester has made Zoom and me best friends, so I volunteered as tribute to present to you all this evening. I'm used to teaching high schoolers with their cameras off and hoodies up, so already seeing some real live human faces is a breath of fresh air for me. All jokes aside, from everyone at Sandy Paws, I want to thank you all so much for the honor of presenting to your amazing organization and giving us this opportunity to do good. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what we do, Sandy Paws Rescue is a 100% volunteer and foster-based organization committed to bettering the lives of both people and animals here in Fond du Lac. Our mission at Sandy Paws is to save dogs from high-kill shelters in southern states and place them with caring families in the Fond du Lac area who will give them a second chance at life. Although most of our dogs come from the south, we also rescue abandoned and abused animals in our city and surrounding areas as well. Each month, our rescue transports anywhere from 25 to 50 dogs from the south to Fond du Lac for adoption. In the 6 years we've been in the business of rescuing, we've provided homes to nearly 5,000 dogs saved from imminent death. Prior to 2020, our focus was specifically on saving dogs, but we've recently expanded to also rescuing cats. Just last month, we were part of a team who rescued 17 sick cats on a farm here in Fond du Lac area, and we provided them with veterinary care and warm homes to recover in before they'll be up for adoption later this month. Doing good by animals in the community is so important to us, and with the $7,500 grant, we have two main goals: putting on a no-cost vaccine clinic for the community, as well as purchasing a larger trailer to haul essential equipment. I understand a trailer isn't exactly a sexy ask, but we've outgrown our smaller one, and this equipment would be utilized in our local community outreach programs to transport dogs and medical supplies to vet appointments, to haul gear to the Fond du Lac Fairgrounds for our monthly intake and adoption events, as well as to provide transportation for even more animals to participate in our spay and neuter program. Although 2020 transformed the way we do a lot of events, Zoom, in the future, we can't wait to use the trailer to provide safe transport to community events such as Fondue Fest, Walleye Weekend, and senior care facilities and classroom settings. However, the bulk of this grant would go to running a no-cost vaccine clinic in Fond du Lac. Last year, many families were faced with a significant loss of income and are struggling financially. To fully vaccinate a dog, it can cost up to $150 in a veterinary clinic, which many simply can't afford right now. Many pet owners want to do right, but are faced with the decision of feeding their family or vaccinating their pet. We want to solve this problem. In preparation for this presentation, I asked around to local vet offices to ask if they had seen an increase in infection that could have been prevented had the dog been vaccinated, and the answer? Yes. A no-cost vaccination program is something I am personally passionate about. Before joining Sandy Paws Rescue, my family unknowingly adopted a puppy from a different rescue who, along with his litter mates, had been exposed to a very deadly and preventable virus called parvovirus. Anyone familiar with this disease knows it is often a death sentence. These puppies fought for their lives for weeks, emaciated and literally walking bones when they were finally able to come home. The journey was a hell I wouldn't wish on anyone. Despite the very slim odds, the entire litter survived, but hospitalization costs came to nearly $6,000 that one of the families is still paying off. This entire ordeal could have been prevented had the puppies been vaccinated appropriately prior to exposure, and we want to provide that service to the community free of charge. What's that old saying? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? This vaccine clinic would positively impact all pet owners in the Fond du Lac area, as an unvaccinated dog is a threat to puppies who are too young for vaccines or even healthy vaccinated dogs. Additionally, diseases such as rabies and lepto can also be transferred to humans, so prevention is absolutely key. We already have trained staff ready to administer the vaccines, and all we need is the funds to make this happen. From all 200 plus volunteers, the nearly 5,000 dogs we've already saved, and from the pets and families that would benefit from this clinic, thank you so much for your time and consideration this evening.